100.9.
Red Devils looking to improve on that 3-1 record and start conference play 2-0 as we get set to kick this one off tonight.
They're coming out onto the field, getting ready for this kickoff. Red Devils are in the all icy whites, and we've got Mountain View coming out. They are wearing the gray unis, and looks like some of them got some pink socks on. Assuming that's probably for breast cancer awareness that teams traditionally do around the October months. I see one of our Atkins boys got some pink socks on as well. Atkins is getting ready to kick this thing off while the Mountain View band plays the theme that the Florida Gators do on every Saturday night. Here comes the kick. Kick is away. It is a line drive. That's going to be picked up right around the 5. It's going to have a return to it. We've got some room to go. And there's some space. He is out of there. My goodness, he is gone, y'all. He's gone, and guess who? Mason Martin. Guess who? Mason Martin, all the way. First play of the game, first touch, first score. Put some sauce on it, baby.
That's a great way to start this game. Mason Martin fielded the kick. You said about the 5-yard line, Zach, and he worked right up the middle, just patient like we talked about, just like he is when he gets the ball on offense, and found a couple of blockers and then found some room, and he was gone. A 95-yard touchdown kickoff return for Mason Martin. Red Devils getting ready to attempt the extra point. Kenny Rivas is on. Cole Crawford, the quarterback, with the hold. There's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. And the Red Devils have an early 7-0 lead. 11:59 left in the first quarter. Red Devils up 7-0. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Johnny Sorian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Purdy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
We welcome you back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Alathus Realty today. So Red Devils get on the board quickly. Mason Martin returns the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Kenny Rivas' extra point makes it 7-0, and Rivas is out, set to kick off and give Mountain View their first offensive possession of the night. It is homecoming here in Mountain View, and we had the festivities just prior to kickoff with the announcement and the crowning of the homecoming king and queen. So a little extra juice in the tank for Mountain View, but that long kickoff return for a touchdown took some of that away maybe. Rivas has his hand up. He approaches, gets his left foot into it. It's a good kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 15. And Tate Sweden, along with Kellen Wofford, and number 41, Cutter Boyce, on the special teams coverage for the Red Devils, and Mountain View sets up with their first offensive possession at the 28-yard line. Mountain View comes out with twin receivers to the left, a single setback. Now they motion a man across the formation to the right. It's a handoff right up the middle. And he's going to get about a yard. Austin Martin Trussell, John Davis, along with Camden Newby. Bring up 2nd and 9. Mountain View with single receivers to each side of the formation. Lone running back to the left of the quarterback. There's the shotgun snap, a handoff, and John Davis swallows him up in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 3. Actually, they're going to mark it a loss of 2. So we'll be back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Mountain View player gets the call from the coach, runs it into the huddle. The Yellow Jackets break the huddle. Approach the line of scrimmage, got twin receivers to the left of the formation. Again, a lone setback to the left of the quarterback. He gets the shotgun snap, rolls out to his left, and he throws into traffic, and that ball was knocked down by Lucas Sims. The quarterback had to rush the throw because he was under heavy pressure by number 70, Solomon Lytle. So good defense there by the Red Devils. Actually, Mountain View lost a yard on that first possession, 4th and 11. And they are back in punt formation. Back deep for the Red Devils is number 11, Tanner Hegeman, set to field the punt. And here's the snap. The punt is a good one. Drives Tanner Hegeman back to his own 30, and the ball goes through his hands and between his legs, and he chases it back to the 10-yard line where he is going to be dumped there. Trying to see a number on the Mountain View player. And that is, I believe that was number 7, Drew Isbell, on the tackle. So the Red Devils set up at the 10-yard line, their own 10-yard line. They got 90 yards to go for this first offensive drive. Red Devils come out with twins to each side, stacked. Jaden Martin in the backfield next to Cole Crawford to his left. Crawford takes the shotgun snap, and it's a handoff to Jaden Martin right up the middle, and he's got room. And he's going to pick up about close to 15 yards. So it's going to be a first down, 1st and 10 at the 24. So the Red Devils backed up there, deep in their own territory, and Jaden Martin gives them some breathing room. Crawford takes the shotgun snap, and it's a handoff to Mason Martin, who was in the backfield with him that time, and he's got room off the left side. Spun down there at about the 37-yard line. So another good pickup, 13 yards, and another first down. Red Devils with trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Jaden Martin in the backfield, the handoff is to him. And again, he's got a good run there, 9 yards on a first down carry. He gets up across the 45, and they're going to mark him down at the 47. The Red Devils moving quickly up over the ball. Again, trips, 3 receivers to the right, solo receiver to the left. Jaden Martin in the backfield, the handoff is to him. And he goes right up the middle, and he's got room. He's across the 40, the Mountain View 40 down to the 37. There is a flag at the end of that play. So Jaden Martin is picking up some good yardage. Run game is working well for the Red Devils. Let's see what the flag is. It is against Mountain View. And I believe that was a 5-yard face mask. Inadvertent face mask on the tackle. That's the call. So it moves them up 5 yards. They're at the Mountain View 32-yard line with a 1st and 10. 8:59 left on the first quarter clock. Red Devils with a 7-0 lead. Cole Crawford takes the snap, hands off to Mason Martin, and he's dancing around. It's past the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up about 7 yards. And just like we talked about in the lead up to the broadcast, all of that was between the tackles. Offensive line doing a great job creating a push and giving room for the Martin brothers to run at will so far. Good drive by the Red Devils. 2nd and 4. So they gave Martin 6 there. Cole Crawford hands off to Jaden Martin. He's off the right side, across the 20, down to the 15, and inside the 15. He's going to be brought down at about the 13. So it'll be another Red Devil first down. Red Devils moving quickly. 3 receivers to the left. Davenbaum, the solo receiver, to the right. Cole Crawford takes the snap, hands off to Jaden Martin. He's up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. With 8:19 left in the first quarter, Jaden Martin runs it in to make it 13-0 Red Devils.
I appreciate you getting all the calls there, Scott. When there's tech issues, one of us has to be sacrificed, and it's a little more pleasing to listen to Scott talk than me anyways, let's be honest.
I don't know about that.
Regardless.
My kids would beg to differ.
Well, my church would probably beg to differ. But Red Devils up 13-0 right here. Kenny Rivas coming in. Rivas has had a tremendous year kicking these extra points.
That one is good, but they're going to blow it dead. Mountain View jumped offside, so.
Can we decline that and keep the point?
They tried to kill the play, and Kenny just was already in his motion, decided to go ahead and kick it.
To our listeners on the live stream, I think we got our audio issues figured out there. That's the feedback I'm getting right now.
Good deal.
Good deal. Man, tremendous way to open up this game for the Red Devils.
Yeah, really fast start.
Yeah, the Martin brothers getting after it again. Hold us down. There is another penalty.
And that's another offsides on Mountain View.
My goodness.
Offsides against Mountain View.
Man, that's not what Mountain View wanted to start the game with.
No, but that changes what the Red Devils are doing now. They're going to switch personnel. Kenny Rivas goes off, and looks like we're going to have a 2-point attempt here.
This would make Lane Kiffin very proud. Statistics say if you're on the inch-yard line, Scott, I think you go for it.
Well, the way our offensive line has been performing the last couple of weeks, I'd say we got a pretty good shot here.
Yes, sir. I absolutely agree. Put it behind them and let them go. And there it is. The 2-point conversion is good. Red Devils are up 15-0. We are less than 4 minutes into this game. Red Devils are taking over.
Yeah, we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, Red Devil fans. Atkins is up 15-0. We have about 8 minutes and 19 seconds left in this first quarter. Kenny Rivas is the man back to kick this thing. So far, so good for the Red Devils tonight against the blue and yellow Jackets. Kick is away. They're going to field it around the 10-yard line. They're jogging out, looking for some room, and he is going to get brought down right at the 20-yard line.
Tanner Hegman, number 11, on the coverage for the Red Devils. And that was number 7, Drew Isbell, on the return for Mountain View. Isbell didn't look too eager to return that one. He was very tentative with it and gets it just across the 20, and Mountain View will start at the 21-yard line with their second possession of this game.
Red Devil defense set up shop here. Mountain View takes a snap. AMT coming off the edge on a rush. He is hit. He's going to get rid of this ball. It's going to be completed right down near the 30-yard line. Man, talk about not wrapping up a tackle there. Red Devils had him dead to rights and just bumped him.
Yeah, Dayton Rawlings and Solomon Lytle, I believe, were applying the pressure in the backfield, hit the quarterback, and he let go of that thing, and Ladd Cook came down with it, made a great catch. John Davis immediately brings him down just short of the first down yardage, so be 2nd and 1 for Mountain View.
Very nice electronic
down indicator.
Down indicator. Yeah, very nice over there. Mountain View man in motion. It's going to be a handoff. Nope, quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's going to have enough for the first down coming down around the 35-yard line. Mountain View's going to set up first and 10.
That's number 10, Hayden Long, the quarterback, left-handed quarterback for Mountain View. He faked the handoff and kept it off of the left side and able to pick up a first down. Mountain View's first drive didn't go anywhere. This second drive, they have moved the ball a little bit, already picked up a first down here. 7 minutes, 9 seconds left. Red Devils with a 15-0 lead in the first quarter.
AMT crouching up on the outside. We got a screen on the play. He's got it complete. He's made it out to the 40. He's going to get pushed out of bounds around the 42-yard line, and we've got a penalty on the field.
Yeah, number 2, Kyle Corners on the reception. Just a screen play there. And then we had some extracurricular stuff after the tackle was made. We'll see what the call is.
Yeah, that's looking like a
unsportsmanlike on the Red Devils.
Yep, that was an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Red Devils right there.
And you don't want to see that. We had too much of that last week.
Yep, that's taking momentum out of the sails here. Red Devils with a fast start, but you definitely don't want any of this happening.
Yeah, and that moves the ball up across midfield for Mountain View. They have it at the Red Devil 43-yard line.
Mountain View set up 1st and 10 here. Quarterback back in the spread. Has a man in motion. It's going to be a sweep. He's going to keep it. He is going to be met in the backfield, though. Brought down for a loss of about 5 yards. Red Devil defense all over that one.
Yeah, just a great job of staying outside and not letting him get the edge. Mason Martin set the edge there. John Davis came in and helped him bring the ball carrier down. Ball came loose at the end, but they're marking him down at the 45, so that's going to be a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12 for Mountain View.
Interesting thing we haven't seen in any of the opponents this week, this year so far, Scott. Quarterback's coming over to the sideline every single play to get the play directly from his coach.
Yeah, and then runs it into the huddle. That is interesting.
Yeah. This offense is moving well on this drive. Long takes a snap. He's looking to his left side. He's got a man there, but he is going to be, the pass comes in just behind him, lays out, not enough to get it. That's going to be 3rd and looks to be about 12 for the Yellow Jackets.
3rd and long, that's a good position. We just don't want to give them anything here.
Red Devil defense looking to make a stop here, get the offense back on the field. The offense has looked good today. We got to make a stop here. It's going to be 3rd and 12 right on the 45-yard line, moving towards the Atkins end zone. Yellow Jackets quarterback has the play in. Lefty QB is ready. Takes a snap. He's got pressure from the Red Devils already all over him. He's going to uncork it, and it's going to be dropped. Man, had his hands on it, dropped right down around the 14-yard line. Man, Atkins comes up with a lucky break right there. That's going to be 4th and 12.
Yeah, Kenny Rivas and Lucas Sims both in good position on the coverage, and I think they were just kind of looking at each other going, are you going to get this one? Or,
yeah, right.
It ended up going between them, and just a drop there. Ladd Cook was the intended receiver, and the ball hit him right in the hands, and he just dropped it. As you said, fortunate break for the Red Devils. Will be 4th and 12 for Mountain View.
Mountain View special teams unit's going to be coming out onto the field. Looks to punt this away. Red Devils currently don't have anybody back there to take it. They're going to let this thing hit right around the 30-yard line. It's going to bounce out of bounds. Looks to be at the 20. Nope. Where's that at?
About the 16-yard line, 15-yard line
there. This is going to be where the Red Devils set up shop here. Worst field position of start of the day for the Red Devils, but the offense has looked really good so far, Scott.
Yeah, drove the ball pretty much the length of the field last time they had it, and did it all on the ground. We'll see what they do this time out.
Cole Crawford and this Red Devil offense has run the ball well. Looks like we coming out in a. We have not seen this formation so far, I don't think. Well, maybe we have. It's going to be a direct handoff. He's got some room to go. Mason Martin's going to make it down to about the 25-yard line.
On the carry. Tackled by Russ Sullivan.
It's going to set up about 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2 for the Red Devils here.
Number 33, Rush Sullivan, in on a tackle for Mountain View. Mason was looking to get the edge there and just couldn't quite get it. And Sullivan able to run him down and drop him for just short of the first down. It's going to be 2nd and 2, 8-yard pickup by Mason Martin.
Crawford takes a snap, looks to his left. He's got a man there. He's got the ball. He's got enough for the first down. He's going to fight forward. Comes to a stop around the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Red Devils.
And that was a quick screen out to Alan Horn, number 15, with a reception, and he turned upfield and had a good gain for a first down. Ball is going to be at the Red Devil 35-yard line as they continue to move the ball here on this drive. Trips to the right, solo receiver to the left. Cole Crawford takes the handoff or takes the snap and hands it off to Jaden Martin. He powers ahead on the right side for about 8 yards, and we do have flags coming in on the end of that play, and I believe they got up into the face mask of Jaden Martin, so should be some extra yardage.
Yep, there's the call. That's going to be a 15-yard walk off against the Yellow Jackets here. Unless they, nope, they're going to say it was
5-yard, yeah.
Inadvertent face mask, 5-yard penalty here. Nonetheless, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Red Devils right at the 48-yard line, headed towards midfield. Red Devils set up in the pistol formation. Jaden Martin in the backfield, number 8. Cole takes it. It's going to be a handoff to Martin. He's got some room. He's fighting forward, dragging some guys, and that's going to be a pickup of around 6 yards. Good run there. Good
hard run by Jaden Martin right up the middle, and had some defenders there, but he just plowed through. They're going to give him 6, so it's going to be 2nd and 4. He crosses midfield, so Red Devils in Mountain View territory now, ball at the 46-yard line. 4:15 left in the first quarter. Red Devils with a 15-0 lead.
Nothing flashy here tonight, just good old power football. Here's another handoff to Jaden Martin. He's got some room, made some guys miss. He's definitely got the first down, but we have a penalty flag right around the 42-yard line. And if it's in the backfield, Scott, that's almost certainly a holding.
Yeah, they're going to get Sawyer Bartlett for that. Mountain View timed up a blitz there, brought 2 guys up the middle. Jaden was able to get out past them and have a good pickup, but that one is going to be brought back because of the hold.
Yeah.
Ball's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ooh, hate to see that, man. Like you said, Jaden with a great run there, have that one wiped off the board. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after that penalty. Crawford in the backfield. Has a man on his right side. He completes it to Davin Bowden. Davin's got some room, made some guys miss. He's fighting forward, and he has got enough. That should be a Red Devil first down.
Yeah, interesting play call there, and interesting to see number 71, Lucas Shannon, out being the lead blocker for Davin Bowden after he made the reception. Cole took the snap and sprinted a couple of steps to his left, then turned back around and threw to Davin Bowden on his right. And Davin looked to turn it upfield. Did pick up the first down, got about 10 right at the stick, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Ball at the 41-yard line of the Mountain View Yellow Jackets.
Atkins in the pistol formation, 2 men out to the left side, Davin Bowden on the right. He's looking to his left side. He's going to uncork it. It's over there, but it goes sailing over the hands of his intended receiver. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Red Devils.
is intended for Allen Horn. Allen just not able to bring that one down. Pass was a little bit high. Second 10. Go ahead.
Allen Horn, another one of those guys we talked about last week, is a great blocking wide receiver. Don't say his name a lot, but that's because he's out making some pancake blocks.
Yeah, and he did get a touchdown in that game last week.
Crawford with the handoff. Mason Martin is the guy. He's got this thing. He's got some yards. Looks like he's going to get about half of it.
Number 57, Blake Marsoff, on the tackle for Mountain View. Short gain, about 3-yard pickup there off the right side by Mason Martin. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
See what Coach Dobbs has cooked up for this one.
Last week, the Red Devils very efficient on 3rd down.
Very. Crawford takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself. He is met in the backfield, nowhere to go. He's going to be brought down for a sack behind the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th and 8, 4th and 9. Not what the Red Devils wanted here.
Yeah, loss of 1 on the play. Rush Sullivan came in and timed that one up just right, wrapped up Cole Crawford before he could get any room at all to run. Red Devil offense staying on the field here.
Yep, kind of in a no-man's land here. You don't really want to punt out by the 40. Cole has the ball. He looks to his left side. He's got a receiver. The ball is complete. He's going to have to make something happen, and he does. Lucas Sims breaks away, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Red Devils, baby. Lucas Sims put that sauce on it.
Great play call there on 4th down. I don't know if Mountain View was expecting that. Cole turned to his left and had a short completion there to Lucas Sims, and we saw Lucas take one 68 yards for a touchdown last week, and that one covered 40 yards here tonight. So Lucas doing well. Puts the Red Devils up 21-0 with 1:39 left in the first quarter.
Tremendous play there for the offense on 4th and 9 to come up and just uncork that one. And man, even a great run there by Lucas Sims. He caught the ball, didn't really have anywhere to go. He had to make something happen, and he did.
Got a few blocks there and then broke a tackle to get away for the touchdown.
Kenny Rivas, the kick is up, and it is good. Red Devils on top of Mountain View 22-0. Minute 39 left here in the first quarter.
We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with a kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here on this tremendous Friday night. The fog is starting to set in on the field here. Red Devils are up on Mountain View 22-0, minute 39 left here in the first quarter. What have you seen so far in this game, Scott?
Well, it started off with the run game for the Red Devils. Of course, started off before that with the kickoff return for a touchdown. That's always a good way to get started. But then the Red Devil offense just marched the ball down the field with nothing but runs. And then this last drive came out and mixed in the pass play a little bit. And, of course, Lucas Sims taking the last one 40 yards to pay dirt. Off to a quick start here.
Kenny Rivas, the man with the signal to kick this thing deep. Kick is away. It's going to come to land around the 22-yard line. They have a man trying to return it. Red Devils meet him pretty quickly. He's going to be brought down by a host of Red Devils around the 22-yard line. This is going to be where Mountain View sets up shop.
It's number 41, Cutter Boyce, the first one there, and on the return was number 1, Ladd Cook. Ladd was looking for a place to go, and everywhere he looked, there were Red Devil special teams men on the hunt for him. So
talk about a man in foreign country. It was not what he wanted to look up and see.
He had no place to go.
Mountain View is going to come out and spread formation here, 1st and 10 on their 1st and 10 around their 21-yard line. Long takes the snap, looks to his left side. He's got a man there. It is completed. Trying to make some moves, but he is going to be brought down after a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Second down.
Lad Cook on the reception. Solomon Lytle, number 70, coming up to make the tackle. About a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain on first down for Mountain View.
Tell you what, the Red Devil defensive line has done a great job of preventing any running inside. They've done great all season long. They're doing it again here tonight. Mountain View has a man across in motion, and as soon as I say that, they're gonna lose one right up the middle, Scott. And that's gonna be enough for a Yellow Jacket first down there.
Number 7, Drew Isbell with the carry, and he broke right up the middle and then bounced out to the left side, and Kenny Rivas was the last man who had a chance at him and able to bring him down, but not until he had picked up a first down.
I will say nothing else about the Red Devil defensive line stopping anything.
The announcer's jinx, huh?
That's it. That's it. Mountain View, three men spread out to the right side, 1 man to the left. Long takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Man, he's got some room to run, but he's going to be drugged down after about 4 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets.
Number 2, Tate Sweden on the tackle. That was Drew Isbell, number 7 on the carry again for the Yellow Jackets. Clock under 20 seconds here in the first quarter. We'll see if Mountain View tries to get another snap off.
They got about 9 seconds to figure it out. They are not going to try to snap this thing.
So that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Red Devils 22, Mountain View Yellow Jackets 0. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back after.
And we are back here on this beautiful Friday night. Atkins Red Devils lead the Mountain View Yellow Jackets 22-0 here at the top of the second quarter. Ready to get this thing started up here as Mountain View is trying to get their fans fired up. Red Devil defense is going to flip sides now. The big hog mollies up front. Solomon Lytle, number 70. Camden Newby, number 79. Trying to make a big stop here on 2nd and 6. Kind of a bunch formation here. It's going to be a sweep around to the left side. Mountain View's got some room. That we have a flag on the field in the backfield,
yeah,
certainly.
That's going to be a hold.
Big hold there.
Kenny Rivas just got drugged down over there. He was the man on the edge for the Red Devils, the only one with a chance to make that play, and he was tackled, and that is the indication from the referee, a hold.
We're going to back him up 10 yards from that point. Should set up, what's that going to be, Scott? 2nd and...
Be 2nd and about 13.
The man with the plan, you are exactly right. I believe that is 3 or 4 yards.
Maybe 4, yeah.
Maybe 4.
2nd and 13, 14-ish.
I'm not gonna be mad at you if you have a discrepancy there.
I appreciate that.
Scoreboard still says 6, so they're wrong.
They're so wrong.
They are so wrong. Mountain View comes out again in kind of this bunch formation. Quarterback's going to take it, and he immediately runs to the right side. He is met immediately by the Red Devils. He is slung down there by guess who? Number 40, John Davis.
Dakota Ham applying pressure there too, along with Jaden Martin, but John Davis, the one that got to the quarterback on the sprint out to the right side and able to bring him down. Not much of a gain there, maybe 1 yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 12 for Mountain View.
Red Devil defense holding strong here in this at the beginning of this second quarter. 11:01 left on the clock. Still in the bunch formation, looks to run the ball quite a bit out of this formation, does Mountain View. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left side. He's got a man there. Kenny Rivas is out there trying to stop him from getting there, and it is overthrown by about 7 or 8 yards, and that's going to bring up 4th and 12. Red Devils get a big stop there, Scott.
Yeah, Hayden Long looking to pass deep over there. You said out of that bunch formation, it looks like they're going to run. They send one man out in formation, in the pass formation, and Long was just, he overshot him by a mile.
Kenny Rivas did a great job of defensive coverage out there.
Yeah, that was Noah Davis, was the intended receiver.
Tanner Hegeman back to receive the punt. It is away, and that's a great punt.
That's a good punt, yeah.
Hegeman takes it. He is juking and jiving. Nowhere really to go. We have a penalty flag on the play, and he is going to be pushed back about 10 yards.
Yeah, we're going to have 2 flags there. It's going to be the same thing, and there's going to be a hold.
Now what you want to see if you're an Atkins return team right here. Could have been set up with decent field position, but it's definitely going to move them back some.
I think they're going to get Dakota Ham with the hold there.
Yep.
So it's going to back them up 10 yards. They're going to start at about the 20.
And they were primed up right there at the 30. Backed up another first down. Red Devils going to set up shop here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Trips out to the right side. Lucas Sims, the lone man on the left. Mason Martin, number 28 in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff. He had a guy with a hand on him. He's going to shake out of that. He's fighting forward to get to the line of scrimmage again. Looks like he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards of a gain there. Man, almost a busted play there in the backfield, Scott.
Yeah, the Mountain View defender in the backfield with him had his, you said it, had his hand, had a handful of jersey, fistful of jersey, and Mason somehow able to shake free and make 3 yards out of that somehow. Be 2nd and 7 for the Red Devils. Ball at the 23-yard line. 9:56 left in the second quarter. Red Devils with a 22-0 lead.
Red Devils in the pistol formation. Crawford hands it off to Jaden Martin. He's going to go down almost immediately, falling forward right on the 25-yard line. Gain of a couple for the Red Devils. Going to bring up about 3rd and 5.
Last time the Red Devils faced a 3rd down, wasn't able to convert, but they were able to convert on the 4th down for a touchdown following that. This time they're a little deeper in their own end of the field, so you would expect that need to pick up this 3rd down.
Got an audible on the play here.
Yeah, Cole tried to hard count, didn't get him to bite.
Takes a snap. Cole's going to keep it himself. Has nowhere to go. That is not going to be enough. Looks like he's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down. Going to be 4th and 2.
Cole's able to pick up a couple yards on the left side, but he is going to be short of the first down yardage. It's going to be 4th down for the Red Devils, 4th and 2. Ball at the 27, 28-yard line.
And probably anticipate a punt right here. That's probably what I would be doing if you're this far backed into your, I don't know, you're up 22-0. Might go for it, 4th and 2.
It looks like they are.
It does look that way. Crawford takes a snap, looks to his right side, and it's going to be well overthrown. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Man, Mountain View gifted with tremendous field position right here at the 28-yard line. This is not what the Red Devils wanted to do right here.
Yeah, Cole tried to get a quick pass out to Davin Bowden, who had a step on the defender, just overshot him a little bit, led him a little too far, and not able to convert that 4th down, and that does give Mountain View the ball with really good field position. They're going to be set up inside to the Red Devil 30-yard line to begin this drive.
Like you said, tremendous field position here. Mountain View coming out, spread formation. Man in motion around to the left side. It's going to be a sweep. He's going to keep it. He's got some blockers ahead of him, but he's going to get shoved out. He's going to get shoved out after a gain of about 3.
And we do have a flag on the far side over there. Lad Cook was the ball carrier. He was the man who came across the formation and gave him a handoff on the sweep there, and I believe they're going to get somebody for a hold out front.
That looks about where it is. The flag is not where the tackle happened.
It is a holding call against Mountain View.
Should set up about, it should be about 1st and 15 here, or first and 17 actually. No? Yeah, 1st and 17.
Hard for a couple of Bible majors to
It
do
is.
math up here. But, you know, we muddle through somehow.
God bless our churches that listen to us preach on a weekly basis.
And we're going to have a sideline warning against Mountain View. Flag came out. Be no yardage marked off on that one. Just a warning to the coaches on the side who were, I think, arguing about that previous call, the holding call over there. They disagreed with the call on the far side.
Mountain View quarterback ready to take the snap. Man in motion to the right side. He's going to be another handout. He's met immediately in the backfield.
Number 60, Dayton Rawlings.
Man.
He was there almost before the ball was.
And he was up the gut like a stomach virus, man. To our live stream watchers, I'm just seeing that our scoreboard has gone away. Bear with me. Gonna try to figure out what's going on with that.
Dayton Rawlings blew that one up, so loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll be 2nd and 19 for Mountain View. Their quarterback, number 10, Hayden Long, gets the call from the sidelines, runs it in, relays it to the rest of his team. Mountain View is going to come out with 2 receivers to the left, running back to the right of Long. He takes a shotgun snap, drops back, looking left, and he throws out of bounds over there on the left side. Incomplete. That's going to be 3rd and about 20. Mountain View's quarterback, Hayden Long, he gets a lot of exercise in the course of a game. He runs back and forth to the sideline between every play, and Mountain View's going to call a timeout. We're going to take one with them. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with Red Devil football right after this on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Olathe Realty today. 7:14 left in the first half, and Atkins with a 22-0 lead. Mountain View facing 3rd and 20, about 3rd and 21. Ball is on the Red Devil 39-yard line. It's a drive that started for them inside the Red Devil 30, and they have gone backwards, thanks in part to a holding penalty. Mountain View looking to convert on a 3rd and long here. Red Devil defense going to try to stop that. Mountain View with 2 receivers to the right, running back to the left of the quarterback. Long takes the snap. He looks to the right. Pass is complete, but he's going to be well short of the first down yardage as he is wrapped up. Lad Cook, the receiver, and they're fighting down at the bottom of the pile like the ball may have come loose.
That is what it looks like, Scott. Trying to see what no indication there from the referees that the ball popped out. It's going to set up 4th and 9.
Yeah, Mountain View able to pick up about 11 on that pass play, but not enough for the first down. 4th and 9, and they're going to keep the offense here deep in Red Devil territory. Ball at the 27-yard line.
Mountain View in the spread formation. A lot of pressure there from the Red Devils. He is met. John Davis slams him down in the backfield. Huge turnover, huge sack by none other than the game stopper himself, Mr. John Davis.
Yeah, John Davis brought the pressure on a blitz from the left outside linebacker position, and you got a left-handed quarterback. He's looking away, and John Davis just came in from the blind side. He had no chance.
Hit him with that Lawrence Taylor coming around on that blind side. That's why left tackles get paid a lot of money. This time, lefty quarterback. John comes on the right, not even looking. Boom. Red Devil offense takes over here on the 35-yard line. It's going to be a direct handoff to Jaden Martin. He's got some room to boogie. He's going to get about 5 yards here, bring up 2nd and 5 for the Red Devil. Well, 2nd and 6 for the Red Devil offense.
Jaden Manning with the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play to bring up 2nd down.
Jaden following the blockers on the left side of that Red Devil offensive line. Chance Cawthon, Sawyer Bartlett over there. Mountain View looks to change some personnel here.
Referee's going to call a quick time to get a injured player off the field, get a proper substitution in. Referee's coming to stand over the ball. Atkins is in a pistol formation, 2 men out to the right side. Lucas Sims on his own out here to the left. Mason Martin in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Mason Martin. He's looking for a hole. He's fighting forward, and he has got plenty for the Red Devil first down, getting down to about the 47, 48-yard line. 1st and 10 Red Devils.
He needed 6. He got about 10 there. Gets it up near midfield. Ball's going to be marked at the 48-yard line on the Red Devil side. So good run by Mason Martin on the right side that time.
Cole's going to throw it. Got a man, it's caught. He's got some room. There's going to be a penalty here on the play. Looks like they're probably going to get Tanner Hegeman for a hold.
Yeah, Tanner Hegeman blocking out front, but got a little handsy there.
Yep. They're going to back that up.
And there was a little bit of pushing and shoving after those two got out of bounds.
Yep, they're going to. This should set up around 1st and.
First and about 15.
Yep.
16.
Somewhere in that vicinity, folks.
5:03 left in the half. Red Devils 22-0 lead here over Mountain View.
Crawford in spread. Mason Martin in motion across to the right side. Cole's rolling out to the right. He's got a man. He uncorks it, and he's got his man down there, and it is, just a smidge too far. Davin Bowden, 1 step behind the ball there, Scott.
Just off his fingertips, and he was 5 yards beyond the man who was supposed to be covering him. That had touchdown written all over it. Davin just not able to get anything but just the very tips of his fingers on that one. Couldn't bring it in.
Oh, that's going to be one when they watch film, they're going to wish they had that one back. Man, so close there, but Atkins going to have it here. 2nd and 16, right on their 42-yard line. Cole takes the snap, looks to his right side again. He's got his man, and it is just out of reach of Davin Bowden. Davin got his hands on it, but just a little bit high.
Yeah, just a little too tall for Davin to bring that one in. He also had Mason Martin in the pattern out there just beyond Davin, and Mason looked to be fairly open as well. So Red Devil receivers getting a little room, and I'm sure Cole will settle down and be able to put some passes in there on them where they can haul them in.
Mason Martin in motion on to the right side. Cole takes a snap, looks to his right, looks to his left. It's going to be a dump-off pass to Jaden. Jaden's got room. He's got the first down, and they are pushing and shoving, but Jaden gets down to about the 37-yard line. Big first down for the Atkins Red Devils.
Yeah, and you got number 62, the center, Austin McCurry, out there leading the way after that screen. And along with Sawyer Bartlett, good job by the Red Devil offensive line getting downfield and blocking.
First and 10 for the Red Devils here in about the 37. Going to be a handoff. Jaden Martin, he's met in the backfield, nowhere to go. And that's going to be a loss of about 2 yards for the Red Devils.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. Jaden Martin does not get stopped for a loss very often. It's about as rare as a unicorn sighting.
It is, man. We had jailbreak in the middle of that offensive line. Again, doesn't happen too often. But they had jailbreak like they were trying to get to Old South while the special was still going on.
They were coming in bunches there.
Red Devils trips out to the right side. Cole takes it, looks to his left. He's going to run with it. No man open. He's going to run with it. He's got some room, and he's going to go out of bounds around the 33-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, but it is going to get him some crucial yardage. Should set up around 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that's going to make things a little more manageable on 3rd down. Cole had plenty of time to throw, just nobody open, and recognized that pressure was going to be coming from the backside, and he pulled the ball down and picked up some yardage to the left side.
Jaden Martin was the man back there at quarterback. He's going to take it himself to push forward, and it looks like he does.
He's going to be awfully close.
Man, it's going to be close. The ref looks like he spots it just a bit short over there.
Yeah, he's about a half a yard shy of first down yardage.
You can imagine what Coach Dobbs going to draw up here. Jaden Martin still back at quarterback. I believe this one's going right up the chute. And it is. Jaden Martin takes it. He's got more than enough. First down, Red Devils. Jaden getting down to about the 21, 20-yard line.
Dayton Rawlings came in those last 2 plays to in the backfield to be an extra blocker and clear the way for Jaden to pick up the first down there on 4th and short.
Playing that old Peyton Hillis role there for the like he did for the Razorbacks back in the day. Got to get a first down. You put your beast up front. Crawford in at QB. He's looking to his left. He's got a man. He is gonna be out of bounds. Pass intended there for Mason Martin, but it was just about 5 yards too long. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, and Cole just didn't want to put that one in harm's way. Didn't even want to give a chance for the Mountain View defender to come down with that one, threw it, aiming for the back pylon, the back corner pylon there, and sailed it a little bit. 2nd 10 for the Red Devils.
Crawford takes a snap. He immediately hands it off to Jaden Martin. He's got a little bit of room, pushing forward. He's going to get inside the red zone down to about the 18-yard line. Going to set up about 3rd and 7 for the Red Devils.
Gain of 3 on the play to bring up 3rd down.
Rush Sullivan on the tackle for Mountain View. 1:50 left in the half. Red Devils with a 22-0 lead.
Crawford rolls out to his right side looking for a man. He's going to uncork it. It is going to be just behind his receiver. My goodness. That was close. Is that Mason over there?
That is Mason Martin. He also had Davin Bowden over there, but Cole was getting a lot of pressure from the backside and sprinted out to the right. Tried to throw on the run, and ball just behind Mason Martin.
Red Devil offense still on the field here. 4th and 7 inside the red zone.
Cole tried to get him to jump with the hard count. Did get a little movement, but they didn't cross into the neutral zone.
Jaden Martin to his right. Looking to the sideline again for a play call. Might look for a timeout here, and that's exactly what's going to be. That's going to be what happens. We've got a minute 37 left here before the half. Atkins Red Devils up 22-0 on Mountain View.
And we'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
We are back here on this beautiful Friday night. Red Devils lead Mountain View 22-0 with 1:37 left here before halftime. Red Devils have the ball, 4th and 7, trying to get into the end zone. They're on the 18-yard line. Try to get another tud on the board before they get to the half. Cole Crawford in the backfield, Jaden Martin on his left. He's looking to his left, looks to his right. It's going to be a dump-off pass to Jaden. He's got some room. Jaden's got the first down, and he's going to be brought down right around the 4 or 5 yard line. Big first down there for the Red Devils.
Red Devils 2 for 2 on 4th down tonight.
He'll be tackled by Jesse Wood. Play will result.
That's going to set them up inside the 5 yard line.
Yep,
first and goal.
First and goal here for the Red Devils. Crawford takes a snap, rolls to his left side immediately. He's got some pressure. He's going to lob it up, and that is going to be an easy floating touchdown there for the Atkins Red Devils.
Number 11, Tanner Hageman, just posted up in the end zone in the spot where there were no defenders, and Cole sprinting out to his left. Like you said, just kind of floated that pass over the defender, and Hageman able to bring it down for another Red Devil touchdown to make our score 28-0 with 59 seconds left in the first half.
You know, we saw him kind of do that float last week a couple of times, and both times kind of ended with his receiver taking a smacking hit there.
Yep.
But this time worked out to perfection. A beautiful touchdown catch there for Tanner Hageman. Red Devils are going to go into halftime, and the score will be 29-0, 59 seconds left here on the clock after the Kenny Rivas kick.
We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here. 59.7 seconds left here before half. Red Devils lead 29-0 over the Mountain View Yellow Jackets. Scott, what do you think we're going to see Mountain View try to get down the field here to score before half?
I think you have to. I mean, they're going to try to get on the board before halftime. Red Devils just going to need to keep them off the board.
Not sure what's going on here.
Looked like the official said something to Kenny Rivas as he was set to kick, and he walked over to the sideline.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Timeout, Atkins. That'll be their second charge.
What?
Timeout of the half.
Yeah, I'm a little confused, Scott. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, but we've got a timeout on the field. We're going to go ahead and take another one on the air. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
And we are back here on Friday night at Arkansas Tire and Auto. It's a catchy little jingle there, Scott.
It is. It gets in your head.
It does. Kenny with the kick.
And we've got a flag.
Yeah. That got some procedural things going on here, folks. We saw the Atkins had to take a timeout there before we went to the break, and now the ref comes out. He's got a flag.
It's going to be offsides on the Red Devils.
Yep. I believe that's the first time we've seen that this season.
First that I recall. That's going to back him up 5 yards, so Kenny is going to kick from the 35.
He's going to have to put a little stank on this thing to get it down there, but I have full faith in our kicker. He's done exceptionally well this season kicking the ball for us. And as a DB, Kenny Kenny Rivas is not just a kicker, folks. He plays tremendous DB on the outside for the Red Devils.
A man of many talents is Kenny Rivas.
Indeed. And he is back. He's going to have about a 10-yard run and start to boot this thing. And he crushed it. Tremendous kick there. Going to be fielded around the 9-yard line. Mountain View's got some room to run, but he has got a cloud of white in front of him. He's going to be brought down around the 27, 28-yard line there. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Dakota Ham. No, I'm sorry, that's 33. Kellen Wofford. Tanner Hegeman.
From their 28-yard line.
Just 2 of the Red Devils in on that stop. So Mountain View they're going to have to go about 72 yards if they want to get on the board before halftime.
And they've got about 50.4 seconds, so says the field clock. It's a long way to go for an offense that's been stymied so far tonight. Mountain View has trips out to the right side. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his right. He's got a man there on a bubble screen. He's got some room, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds around. Referee's going to call him out around the 34-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Yeah, 2nd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
That was Lad Cook on the reception for Mountain View. Dakota Ham, number 23 for the Red Devils, shoved him out of bounds there with 44 seconds left on the first half clock. It was, as you said, Zach, a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Mountain View.
Mountain View comes out spread. 2 men out to the left, 2 men to the right. Quarterback takes a snap. Has some pressure. And he's got a man there. It is broken up.
It's number 20, Wyatt Hearn.
Great defense there for Wyatt Hearn. Turn around, kind of gets his hands up there at the last minute to prevent the catch. There was some real physical play down there.
Yeah, some hand fighting going on between number 1, Lad Cook, and number 20, Wyatt Hearn for that ball while it was up in the air. And Wyatt kind of lost his footing there, stumbled for just a second, and able to recover at the last minute. Knocked that pass down to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
Great defense there for the junior. Red Devils here trying to make a stop, 3rd and 4. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. He is going to drag some Red Devils forward. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Referee is going to field it. That's going to be a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be 1st and 10 right at the 39-yard line.
Cam the newbie along with Dayton Rawlings on that stop. And Mountain View's going to take a timeout here with 29 seconds left in the first half. We'll take one on the air with them. Take a 30-second break. We'll be back with Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions right after this.
And we are back here, 29 seconds left here on the clock before halftime. Red Devils are up 29-0 over the Mountain View Yellow Jackets. It's 1st and 10 right at the 39-yard line. Yellow Jackets have 61 yards to go if they want to get points on the board before halftime.
Red Devil defense looking to stop that, keep that shutout intact as they go into halftime.
We got a little fake reverse going on. He's got some room around to the left side. That's going to be a 1st down, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds right around the 40. Depends on where they spot it. Wow, they're going to. Where are they going to put it? Oh, we had a flag on the play.
Yeah, there's a hold on Mountain View again. That was Kenny Rivas over there who was being held. Kenny, that right cornerback on the Red Devil defense, and he was coming up to try to make the stop on number 7, Drew Isbell.
And
who took kind of the end around there and faked the reverse.
Yeah,
and
there was some trickery going on there.
Isbell kept going, but Kenny Rivas wasn't buying it, and he was held out there as he came up to try to make the tackle, and that backs Mountain View up to.
And the clock is steadily running
here. It is,
here.
yeah, 13 seconds
12
now.
seconds left on the clock here. Mountain View, I mean, the clock is just ticking away.
And now
The
Mountain View's going
coach.
to call timeout, and the coach wants a word.
He wants
with
a word
the
with
referee.
he is not pleased, and I can understand that. Clock's ticking away, and Mountain View's coach and the head ref here they're gonna share some intense fellowship here, Scott.
Yeah, we're going to keep it right here. I don't think this is going to be a very long timeout. The Mountain View coach, I believe that's Coach Gray, wants just wanted an explanation from the official. I think he's a little concerned about the clock. You mentioned that clock just kept rolling, and he was expecting them to stop the clock over there, and didn't happen. He's not happy. He's still out there about the hash with his hands on his hips, and now he's going to bring his team over to talk to him for just a second. So we will take a 30-second break. We'll be back with Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions right after this.
And we are back here, 7.9 seconds left here on the clock. Atkins leads Mountain View 29-0. Red Devil defense coming out. They're going to have to hold them for about 8 more seconds to prevent them from going 61 yards. That's what Mountain View needs to go. Actually, a little more than 61 now after the penalty. It's about it'll be about 63 yards they've got to go. Mountain View takes a snap, and it's going to be flashy. It's going to be a reverse pass, and it's going to fall well short. And the clock is going to get stopped here with 3.6 seconds left. And that pass didn't quite have enough steam there to get to the receiver there, Scott.
No, it ran a little reverse, and Lad Cook ended up with the ball, and he was looking to pass and had a receiver out there in the pattern, but just didn't get the ball anywhere close to him. So 2nd and 12 for Mountain View.
I can imagine how hard it is to throw the football. I was a lineman. My coach didn't want me to have the ball. It's going to be handoff right up the gut, but Atkins defense is going to meet him there for the stop, and that's going to bring it in to the first half of play. Atkins Red Devils lead the Mountain View Yellow Jackets 29-0.
We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and recap the first half for you. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are here at halftime as Mountain View's majorettes are preparing to go out onto the field. Scott, in this first half, we saw Atkins come out and handle business. They have taken care of the ball much better than they did last week, tremendously better. The fumbles look to be something they've taken care of so far. And, man, 29-0. They handled business in the first half.
Yeah, got off to a quick start, returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Mason Martin took it 97 yards officially for the touchdown. That's the way to get a game started. And then Kenny Rivas with the extra point to make it 7-0 right off the bat. Atkins followed that up with a Jaden Martin 13-yard touchdown run to make it 13-0. Cole Crawford ran the two-point conversion in to make it 15-0. And then Lucas Sims picked up where he left off last week. He had a 68-yard touchdown reception last week, and he rounds out the scoring in the first quarter with a 40-yard pass from Cole Crawford, and Kenny Rivas with the extra point there to make it 22-0, and that's a hot start. First quarter score 22-0 Red Devils, but they weren't finished. It took them a little while in the second quarter to get on the board, but Tanner Hageman takes a 3-yard pass from Cole Crawford, and the conversion by Kenny Rivas was good to make it 29-0, and that's where we sit here at the first half, 29-0. And Red Devils off to a great start in their second game here in conference action.
Tremendous night getting going. Cole Crawford has been uncorking the ball. You know, a lot this season we've seen him throw these short kind of dink and dunk passes, a little air raid, if you will. But tonight, man, Cole's been putting some air under the ball. It hasn't landed how he's wanted to. Been maybe settled down a little bit coming into the second half. Man, that pass he had there towards the middle of the second quarter with Davin Bowden out there on the edge, man, that you talk about a tremendous play that would have secured some momentum there for the Red Devils. But nonetheless, Atkins up 29-0 here at half.
Yeah, hard to be disappointed with a 29-0 lead. But you know, if you do find something to be a little bit critical about, it's just you know, not quite connecting on those long passes. And Cole throws a beautiful ball, just laid it out, just like you said at the time, Zach. You know, if Davin had one more step, that was a surefire touchdown there. But Cole ends up the first half with a pretty good start passing and a couple of passing touchdowns during the first half, and we're sitting at 29-0 with the Red Devils with the lead at halftime. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We're going to come back and give you some individual stats and get you set for second half action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings is the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 7 years and counting. And without customers like you shopping local and leaving honest reviews, well, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings wouldn't have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. So if you're ready to get the building or carport that suits your needs, stop by Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, corner of Highway 7 and 247, right before the River Bridge, to browse around, or visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings.com for more information.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits, where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Atkins Physical Therapy, a subsidiary of Lions Rehab Services, has been serving the River Valley area since 1983. With over 30 years' experience, Atkins Physical Therapy offers outpatient rehabilitative services, convenient location, and quality service. Danny Lyons, physical therapist, is a proud sponsor of Atkins and invites you to get out and be a part of the games this season. Located at 408 North Church Street, it's Atkins Physical Therapy. Atkins Physical Therapy. Come in as a patient, leave as a friend.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
We welcome you back to Mountain View into our Lathis Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Lathis Realty today. Red Devils with a 29-0 halftime lead as they are trying to spoil Mountain View's homecoming. Mountain View's band is on the field now. We're going to give you some first half individual stats brought to you by Atkins First Baptist Church. Jaden Martin had 12 carries in the first half for 94 yards and a touchdown. Mason Martin had 7 carries for 34 yards. Cole Crawford kept the ball 3 times for 9 yards. Red Devils as a team with 137 rushing yards in the first half. Through the air, Cole Crawford was 6 of 12 in the first half for 94 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Lucas Sims, 1 reception for 40 yards and a touchdown. Jaden Martin, 2 catches for 31 yards. Alan Horn, 1 catch for 10 yards. Davin Bowden, 1 catch for 10 yards. And Tanner Hegeman had 1 catch for 3 yards, and that was for a touchdown. Kickoff returns, of course, Mason Martin had the opening kickoff that he took back 97 yards for a touchdown. On the defensive side of the ball, Dakota Ham has 4 tackles in the first half. John Davis has 2 tackles and a sack, and Dayton Rawlings with 1.5 tackles, and he's been in the backfield a number of times applying pressure along with Solomon Lytle and Cam Nanubi. That Red Devil defensive front has been causing problems for the Mountain View offense all night long. So those are some individual stats. Collectively, the Red Devils had 137 yards on the ground in the first half on 22 carries, had 94 yards through the air on 6 completions in the first half, and 2 touchdowns through the air, and no interceptions. Have not turned the ball over in the first half. That's something we highlighted at the beginning of the broadcast. We had a lot of penalties and a lot of turnovers last week. Only a handful of penalties for tonight, and Principal Chris Taylor is telling me, don't say it, don't jinx us. But doing a good job of taking care of the football tonight. Let's see, we've got penalties. We've got 3 penalties so far for 25 yards. So vast improvement over last week when we tallied 14 penalties for 190 yards at Episcopal. Conditions are a little bit better tonight. Perfect night for football. Last week we were dealing with the remnants of Hurricane Helene as it made its way through. We had a lot of rain and a lot of wind, and that had something to do with the turnovers, I'm sure, last week. Tonight it's just about perfect. A great night for football as we are here in the Ozark Mountains, Mountain View, and their band is continuing to perform here at halftime. We're going to take another 3-minute break, and we'll come back and get set for second half action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first.
Senior football player Austin McCurry. Austin, how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing football for about 6 years. I started in 4th grade, went to 7th, then I quit, and then I came back in 10th grade, and then I'm now a senior.
What do you love most about the game of football?
What I love most is that I just get to hang out with all like my teammates, and we just celebrate together. We just all get along with each other.
What does Red Devil Pride mean to you?
Red Devil Pride means to me, it's really just like following your past, like Red Devil's footsteps.
Who's your football mentor and why?
My football mentor would probably be Coach Dobbs, because he's actually helped me a lot with my offensive skills throughout the past 3 years.
How did number 62 come about, and does it mean something special to you?
The number 62 doesn't really mean nothing special to me. It's just the number that I picked because some of the better centers are number 62, like Jason Kelsey.
What do you love most about Friday Night Lights?
Friday Night Lights, it's really just about being there in the crowd. It's just like being able to like enjoy that experience.
Who is your football hype man?
My football hype man would probably just be my teammates, because they hype up everybody before the games.
What's your favorite pregame meal?
My favorite pregame meal would probably be anything with macaroni and cheese, but I'm not really too worried about that.
What are you going to miss most about football?
I'll probably just miss like hanging out with my teammates the most.
My last question for you is, what is one piece of advice you would give to them?
Will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous, because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
We welcome you back to Mountain View and our Lathis Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Lathis Realty today. It is halftime in Mountain View, and the Red Devils have a 29-0 first half lead. Mountain View won the toss to begin the game and deferred to the second half, so they will get the ball to start the second half. Red Devils will be kicking off to them, and Mountain View, we expect, is going to try to move the ball down the field as quickly as possible and get on the board. Red Devils going to look to add to that 29-0 lead, and if that score margin passes the 35-point mark, then the clock will run for the remainder of the second half. The mercy rule will be in effect, and so that's what the Red Devils are looking for. Make it a kind of a quick second half and get on down the road. It's a long way back home, so looking to get home as early as possible, but they're going to have to keep Mountain View off the board first. The Red Devil defense going to have their work cut out for them. Done a great job tonight. I mentioned the Red Devil defensive front has created a lot of problems up front for the Mountain View offense. They just haven't been able to get anywhere. They did use some misdirection, some end arounds, and some reverses and fakes, and a reverse pass that didn't really connect there to end the first half. So they've tried to move and mix some things up and create a little confusion, but the Red Devil defense done a good job pitching a shutout so far. Zach, what are your thoughts on the first half?
You know, my thoughts on the first half, Scott, is that there's a chance I might make it to the Waffle House tonight. You know, we had the good folks listed last week that asked me, you know, did I ever make it to the Waffle House? Because, you know, Chewy's was closed by the end of that game last week.
I got bad news for you. There's no Chewy's between here and Atkins.
You know, I was looking when we were coming through those hills and sticks, and I didn't see a Chewy's.
Not a Chewy's in sight.
But I did see a Taco Bell.
There's a Taco Bell just down the road here in Mountain View. So,
you know, I am the one driving tonight. You know, the Atkins First Baptist Church van. We might make a stop there at the Taco Bell. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
I wouldn't be against it.
Wouldn't be against it all. Hey, you're riding with me too. It is my discretion here tonight. The play-by-play guy has the discretion, but
you're calling the shots.
Hey, tell you what, talk about calling the shots. Coach Austin Dobbs has done a very good job drawing up this game plan today. Red Devils have come out, look like a very much improved week-to-week adjustments made. And I would imagine, you know, no disrespect at all to Episcopal, but Mountain View seems to be a better football team, and Atkins doing a much better job of just holding on to the football. Cole Crawford has not given up any interception, no turnovers in this first half. Couple of penalties that still need to be worked out. A little bit of jawing going on over here at the sideline, but all things considered, much improved Red Devil football team.
Yeah, much cleaner first half, and that makes your life a whole lot easier when you're on the road. If you just take care of the football and limit the penalties, you stand a pretty good chance of being successful, and the Red Devils certainly have tonight with a 29-0 lead. We've got about 3 minutes on the halftime clock, but the teams have not made their way back out onto the field yet. I would imagine they're going to add some time onto that clock. So we're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll see where we are, try to come back and get you set for second half action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Lead, and we're glad to have you joining us tonight in our Lathis Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Lathis Realty today. The teams have made their way back onto the field. Each team is going through their warm-ups to get ready for the second half, and the clock is ticking down in the first half. They usually will put a couple of minutes back on the clock, and the referee is signaling now, and I think he's saying we're going to have 3 minutes back on the clock. So we're about 3 minutes away from kicking off the second half. I mentioned just a little bit ago that Mountain View will receive the second half kickoff. They won the toss at the beginning and deferred to the second half, so Red Devils are going to start off on defense and looking to preserve this shutout that they've pitched so far here tonight, and they have been dominant. Red Devil defense doing a great job keeping Mountain View off the board, and really they haven't even gotten close. Got deep into Red Devil territory once, got down inside the 20-yard line or close to the 20-yard line, and then backed themselves up with a couple of penalties, and Red Devils able to get off the field there and get the offense back out there. So looking to continue that dominance here in the second half as we get closer and closer to that second half kickoff. Zach, what are you looking for in the second half?
Looking for more of the same, Scott. Looking for some more dominance. Looking for Cole to start completing some of those bomb passes. Hey, at this rate, I'd be looking to see Ethan Lindboom get some reps in at quarterback. Let's, if we can get another touchdown, then we'll move into a mercy rule period. But it'd be nice to see. You love seeing the backups get some opportunities to go out, get some real game time play. Man, tell you what, Scott, just a notice to look over and see so many guys on the Red Devil team. And again, it's just a testament to how well Coach Dobbs and his coaching staff is doing here at Atkins to grow the program. You know, a couple years ago, struggled to have enough guys to even couldn't even scrimmage at practice.
Yeah.
And now to see so many guys over there suited up in all white, ready to give everything they got for the Red Devils, it's just encouraging to see as I look over and see Cole throwing some 30-yard passes there, trying to get these things on the dot. And I know that's something that, you know, like I said earlier, probably wishes he could have had that one back with Davin Bowden. That man just wide open.
That was just about a half inch away from a long touchdown there. And Cole and Ethan Lindboom, the backup quarterback over there, throwing, getting warmed up. And Mountain View is making their way to the sideline. The Red Devils will be making their way over again soon. And Kenny Rivas is going to be getting ready to kick it off. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with the kickoff for the second half. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. The Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Alathus Realty today. We get set for second half action. Kenny Rivas getting ready to tee it up and kick it off for the Red Devils. Back deep for Mountain View is number 1, Ladd Cook, and number 7, Drew Isbell.
Mountain View will receive to start the second half.
Getting ready here for this kickoff, getting to listen to Coach Bobo ask questions about why his cameraman is on the sideline of the football team, Scott. It's not where he's supposed to be. Kenny Rivas back to kick it. Man, Kenny's had a great night. There's the boot, and it's a good one. Gonna land around the 10-yard line. They've got a man back there to return it. He's trying to get some room. He's going to fall forward, looks to be about down around the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. That's going to be where the Yellow Jackets set up shop, 1st and 10.
Number 30, Ethan Langley, and number 44, Isaac Adami, down to make the stop for the Red Devil kick coverage unit.
Mountain View will have the ball 1st and 10 from their 28-yard line.
Red Devil defense did a tremendous job. I mean, I don't care who you play, Scott. It's hard to shut somebody out completely. Red Devil defense looking to do more of the same here in the second half. A lot of motion from the Red Devil defense. They're going to send 4. Quarterback's rolling out to his left side. He's got pressure. He's going to go down after he throws this ball away. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Dayton Rawlings there applying the pressure, and he did get a hit on the Mountain View quarterback, Hayden Long.
Good pressure there from the Red Devils. Quarterback had to start running. That was good pressure with just 4 guys rushing, too.
Yeah, just the down lineman up front applying pressure, and they got through, and Dayton Rawlings almost got home on that one.
Yeah, he did. The front 4 of the Red Devils have been handling business all season. Not going to brag on them, though. Last time I did, they had one bust up the gut for about 10 yards. Mountain View back to take the snap. Quarterback's looking to his right. He's got a receiver there. It's caught. And he's going to get shoved out of bounds around the 34-yard line. Man, Dakota Ham was right there on him, stumbled, missed the tackle, and that allowed the man to get forward and get a little bit of yards.
I'm not sure Dakota Ham didn't have a little help from behind to get a little push there to stumble. and that took him out of the play.
It's going to set up about 3rd and 4 here for the Yellow Jackets on their own 34-yard line. Red Devil defense looking to make another stop, get some more of their business done tonight. Quarterback takes the snap, looks to his left side. He's got a receiver there. They're saying that is an incomplete pass, folks. Yep, and that's what they're going to call it. I was a little afraid they were going to call that complete. That ball took a little skipping a trip down on the ground there.
Yep, came off the dirt. Tyler Newton tried to sell it, but he got his hands under it and caught it, but officials not buying it. That's going to be 4th and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
He ain't buying what they were selling. But here we are, 4th and 4. Big down here for Mountain View.
Mountain View leaves the offense on the field.
Trips to the left. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his lone man across the middle, and that was great. Oh, that's a terrible flag. That was tremendous defense.
Yeah, good coverage by Dakota Ham. He came in and knocked that ball loose. And
that was tremendous defense there by Dakota Ham against what the referee says there. That was great defense.
Yeah, the back judge threw his flag from far away, and he was kind of shielded from that.
Nonetheless, that's going to move the ball up. That's going to be an automatic first down for Mountain View. They've got a little momentum going here. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line, trying to get into Atkins territory.
Ball just shy midfield. Mountain View with it on their own 49 now on this opening drive of the second half.
Red Devils with 4 down linemen. They're going to rush 5. They've got pressure. It's caught, but it is caught in the backfield. He's going to be brought down for a loss. Looks to be a loss of 1 or 2 there. Immediately met in the backfield by this Red Devil defense.
Yeah, AMT read that one all the way, and just a short pass, and didn't, like you said, didn't even get out of the backfield with that one before Austin Martin Trussell was there to close on him and bring him down with a sure tackle. Loss of 1 makes it 2nd and 11.
Red Devil defense has come hungry to Mountain View tonight. I don't think the coach has fed them lunch. These boys have come hungry, and they have attacked the field the entire game. Play clock is running short here. They are trying to get something happening here. Mountain View takes a snap, looks to his right side. He's got tons of pressure. He's brought down immediately by guess who?
Number 40, John Davis.
Number 40, John Davis, getting back there, all up in their business. Would you like some extra guac on that? Yes, I would. John Davis killing it tonight.
Big sack for John Davis. That's a huge loss for Mountain View. That's going to back them up. And they're going to be looking at 3rd and about 19. So just a moment ago, ball sitting right at midfield. Now they're back just inside their own 40. Mountain View going the wrong way on this drive.
We've got 3rd and Branson here. Long way to go. Quarterback takes a snap, looking to his right side. He's gonna get rid of it. Ball is overthrown quite a bit. Dakota Ham was the man on defense there. Ball falls, and it's going to be 4th and 19 for the Yellow Jackets.
Pass was intended for number 11, Noah Davis. Sailed over his head, incomplete, and Mountain View looks like they're going to punt here with 4th and 19.
Tanner Hegeman, number 11 for the Red Devils, is back to take the punt. The punt is away. It's going to be a short line drive punt.
Takes a pretty good Mountain View roll.
It does. It's going to come dead around the 19-yard line, and that's going to be where the Atkins offense sets up shop. But we've got some extracurricular happening here in the middle of the field. Penalty flags down, players pushing and shoving. I didn't see all that, Scott.
Yeah, it looks like Tate Sweden and Dakota Ham may have taken exception to something that some of the Mountain View players were saying or doing, and like you said, a little pushing and shoving. We'll see what the call is here.
Yeah.
Flag is laying right at about the 38, the Red Devil 38-yard line. The officials getting together to discuss this one.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it. I thought the play was, I was watching the ball down here. I didn't see what's happening. We're about to get some kind of indication. We have unsportsmanlike against Atkins and an unsportsmanlike against Mountain View. Those are penalties are going to offset, and we're going to, Atkins offense is going to set up shop right down there on about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, best case scenario there, you got guys from both sides jarring each other, pushing and shoving, offsetting penalties is really kind of what you would hope for in that scenario.
Right.
Red Devils going to have to go 81 yards if they want to score on this opening drive, their opening drive of the second half, with 9:41 left in the third quarter. Red Devils up 29-0.
1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Crawford takes the snap, hands it off to Mason Martin. He's got a hole. He is running out of there, and he has got plenty for the first down. Great run to start the second half there for Mason Martin.
Mason lined up to Cole's left and took a handoff going to the right side, cut it back to the middle where it was wide open, and he picked up enough for the first down. Gets out across the 30 to the 34-yard line, 33-yard line.
Crawford takes a snap. He's looking to his right, looking to his left. He's got to run for it, and he's got a man over here to catch it. He's going to fall after he catches it. Ball was a little high, falls down, but he's going to get a couple of yards. That was number 15, Allen Horn, with a look-alive catch there on his scrambling quarterback.
Yeah, Allen kind of backing up to make that catch and just lost his footing, and he had 2 Mountain View defenders bearing down on him. So if he had kept his footing, he probably would have been in trouble there.
If he kept it, he was going to lose it, most likely. Cole was running for his life, and Allen was there to catch it. We got another handoff here. It's going to be to Jaden Martin, but there is a penalty flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a hold in the backfield. Probably going to be on number 28, Mason Martin. Get a little mouthy down here. Number 45 there, Caden Mannon. Get a little mouthy with the Red Devils. A little spirit.
Yeah, they're gonna get Mason Martin for a hold there, and just trying to block and create some room. And I don't know. I think Mannon was doing just as much holding as Martin was on that one. It looked like he kind of drug Mason down on top of him and then held him while they were on the pile, and then got up and had something to say to Mason about it.
Yeah, Mason's pretty cool-headed. He's headed out to line up at wide receiver here. Jaden Martin in the backfield next to number 10, Cole Crawford. Cole's going to take it. He looks to his right side, rolls out. He's going to throw a bomb. He's got Davin Bowden down there. He goes up, and what a catch! What a catch! Davin Bowden headed down the sideline. And that is going to be,
They're going to mark him out at about the 1.
What?
Oh, they're going to say touchdown now.
They are going to say touchdown there for the Red Devils. What a tremendous catch by Davin Bowden.
Yeah, he caught that with a man right on him, and then just took one of his hands and just shoved him off and raced down the sideline, and the official a little confused down there. First he marked him that he had been pushed out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. Then he signaled touchdown, but we got points on the boards. 35-0 Red Devils with 7:50 left in the third quarter. And Kenny Rivas coming on to attempt the extra point.
I think he was down there talking to the defense, and then all of a sudden, you've got Davin Bowden down the field for a tremendous, tremendous touchdown to start this second half, and that is going to put us in mercy rule. And that is going to be no good, but Atkins leads 35-0, 7 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. We have now entered mercy rule.
Yeah, it's a good place to be, and clock's going to be running the rest of the second half.
That's right.
Should make for a pretty quick night. We're going to keep it right here as the Red Devils get set to kick this ball back to Mountain View.
So for the good folks at home, when they score a touchdown and they close the gap within 35 points, the clock, does it go back to normal or does it continue to run?
Still runs. Once they start the mercy rule,
your back's against the wall.
It's a running clock.
It is. Atkins leads 35-0 this offense. Like I said at halftime, Scott, we were looking to see Cole start to pull some of those passes down. And, man, just a tremendous, tremendous catch for Davin there. Had to turn around. Looked like he kind of caught it around his man. I'd love to get a replay on that.
Yeah.
Just
It'd
a
be nice to have
tremendous
a
job.
replay.
Man,
That was,
it would be.
you know, it was a good ball by Cole. If he had thrown it downfield, there's a chance it would have been picked off, and he threw it right where he had to. Kind of a back shoulder throw there, and Davin turned around and made the catch and then pushed the man away and took it in for a score.
Kenny Rivas here for the kick. And the kick is away, and it is a booming kick. My goodness, what a kick.
Yeah, that ball landed on the goal line, so Kenny with a no-doubter there. That's a touchback.
Yeah. No, Kenny Rivas having a tremendous year kicking the ball. Man, that sends it sailing. Come sail away with me. It was gone. Red Devil defense ready to come out and set up here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mountain View Yellow Jackets on the 20-yard line. We have 7:45 left here in the third quarter. As we mentioned, it is a rolling clock at this point. Defense looks confused here. We've got, there's going to have to be a timeout there for Atkins.
Yeah, we had some personnel issues.
Yeah.
We had an extra man on the field, and we had a Mountain View receiver who was wide open over here with nobody covering him.
Yeah.
Red Devils going to try to get that sorted out. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back with Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM right after this.
And we are back here on this Friday night, 7:31 left here. Interesting, the clock has stopped.
Well, it's timeout, so it does stop with the timeout.
Okay.
But
Thank you, Scott.
other than that, it'll be rolling.
Thank you. That was a point of education for me. Thank you very much. Red Devil.
Happy to help.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. I think that's the business that we're in. Red Devil defense coming out trying to make a stop here. Mountain View takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. He's got some room to run. He's going to juke some guys. There is a penalty flag in the backfield, likely a hold.
Yeah, that is in the area of holding, and I think they're going to get number 22, Jesse Warden. He drug down Jaden Martin.
Yep.
As Jaden came in to try to make the play on defense. So that's going to back Mountain View up.
And that is exactly what the call is. That's going to be holding against Mountain View. They're going to mark it off 10 more yards. And that's going to bring up 1st
and 20.
Looks longer than 20. Yep, that's good. They're going to mark off 1st and 20 here. Red Devil defense has Mountain View back in the shadow of the goalpost. Two men out wide for Mountain View. Quarterback hands it off to his running back. He is met near the line of scrimmage. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards on the carry to bring up 2nd and 17 or 16 on the play.
John Davis on the tackle.
Number 40, Davis, again making the stop for the Red Devils. We do see some new personnel on defense for Atkins. Luke Bull, number 51, in there on the defensive line, along with number 74, Seth Davis. And Seth had a fumble recovery last week at Episcopal.
Yeah, he did. You know, you mentioned we've subbed out some guys, but the guys we've subbed in are just as big. My goodness. Mountain View has a man in motion. There is a timeout on the field. Mountain View trailing Atkins 35-0 here with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
And we'll take a 30-second break here on the air. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, 5:39 left in the third quarter. Red Devils atop the Yellow Jackets, 35-0, putting the boots to them here on this homecoming night in Mountain View. Red Devil defense ready to finish up some business tonight. Mountain View takes a snap. It's going to be another handoff to the running back. He's going to fall forward, gains about 4 on the play. That should bring up third and 14, 3rd and 15 here.
AMT there to make the stop for the Red Devils. Solomon Lido goes off, and trying to see who came in his place.
Is that Blake Mitchell?
Blake Mitchell came in just for Tate Sweden just now, but Dawson Killer came in, and it's good to see Dawson back out on the field. He's been off for the last several weeks after a head injury.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's got immediate pressure. Jaden Martin is on him like white on rice. And the refs are going to blow it dead around the 5-yard line. Well, they're going to give him a couple yards there.
Yeah, they're going to give him forward progress to the
7 or 8.
7, yeah. Jaden was trying to tear that ball loose.
Yeah, he was. Jaden Martin on him like white on rice, a glass of milk, a paper plate, and a snowstorm. And I expect to, man, we've seen a lot of that from the Red Devils tonight. This defense has been very active. Jaden coming off at that left edge position. And here he comes again, and they're going to punt this thing. It's going to be fielded right at 45-yard line. Not much room to go. Tanner Heckman's going to get it down to about the 43-yard line, and that's going to be 42-yard line. That's going to be where the Red Devils set up shop.
A good job by the Red Devil defense to get the ball back for their offense. Mountain View went backwards on that drive, and some of that penalty yardage, but a lot of that just heavy pressure from the Red Devil defense like they've been applying all night.
No, you're exactly right. There's been tons of pressure from the Red Devil defense. They have been in the face of number 10, Hayden Long, all night long. And here we have a handoff to Jaden Martin. He's got room, and he's fighting forward. It's going to be another Red Devil touchdown. Jaden Martin sticking the business to him one more again, but, man, we've got a penalty. Looks like there was some extracurriculars, some shoving happening after the play. But, man, let's not take it away. Tremendous run there by number 8, Jaden Martin.
Yeah, that's number 45, Caden Manning. I think they're going to get him for just something a little late.
Yeah, there was a shove there. I saw, as I was watching Jaden run in, there was a Red Devil that kind of landed face first out there. Typically, if somebody is eating grass with their face mask, that's usually a block in the back or some kind of shove. Referee came over letting us know from Coach Dobbs it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct against Mountain View. Cole Crawford making some communication over here on the sideline. Kenny Rivas is the man coming on the field.
Yeah, they're going to bring Rivas out and switching some personnel for the Red Devils.
Kenny Rivas back to kick this extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. Red Devils take a dominating 42-0 lead here at homecoming in Mountain View.
Yeah, 1:52 left in the third quarter. The clock is running. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions after this.
And we are back here, a minute 22. And again, I thought clock is not running. Minute 22 left here in the third quarter. Red Devils stomping a mud hole in Mountain View 42-0.
Yeah, and that 15-yard penalty, that unsportsmanlike, is going to have Rivas kicking from the Mountain View 45.
Yeah, so you can anticipate this one's going to go through the back of the end zone, folks. Kenny has got a leg on him. The lefty power kicker. And here he goes. Kick is away, and man, it's going to be fielded inside the goal line.
Oh.
Referee's just going to call it a touchback, not even going to give him an opportunity to run it out.
Yeah, Lad Cook tried to field that one, bobbled it in the end zone, and referee there to kind of bail him out. Say it's a touchback, so Mountain View's going to set up at their own 20 for this possession, and the Red Devils making some substitutions on defense.
Yep, number 40, John Davis, actually jogging off the field. He may have a job well done tonight, and let him wrap it up. Let him get well rested for the rest of the season.
We've got number 41, Cutter Boyce, out there. Number 6, Landon Cunningham.
Good to see some of the younger Red Devils have an opportunity to get out here and play. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left, had a man in the middle of the field, but it is going to come up short. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Number 34, Logan Bozak, on the coverage for the Red Devils.
Number 6, Landon Cunningham, also over in the vicinity.
Clock is going to expire here in the third quarter. And the Red Devils have a 42-0 lead. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back with fourth quarter action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
We are back here. We have flipped sides of the field. It is at the top of the fourth quarter. Atkins Red Devils lead 42-0 against the Mountain View Yellow Jackets here at their homecoming. You know, Atkins last week put the beating to Little Rock Episcopal at their homecoming. They're now in Mountain View putting the beating to them on their homecoming. Next week is Atkins homecoming, so I'm hoping the favor's not going to be returned.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mountain View is going to have a pass comes complete there at the 25-yard line. They're going to pick up about 4 yards. Going to bring up third and 6, 3rd and 5 here for the Yellow Jackets.
Tyler Newton, the receiver for Mountain View, had to go down and get that when he was on a knee when he caught it, so limits him to about 5 yards on the the second down catch. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. Red Devils continuing to shift personnel here on defense. And
number 25, Robert Saab, has come into the game. Number 64, Jackson McNutt, bringing up the middle of the field. Quarterback takes a snap, and he's got immediate pressure on him, and he is going to complete the pass there at the 30-yard line. The receiver is going to be tackled out of bounds by number 41, Cutter Boyce. Man, it's got to kind of look like to me he stepped out a little earlier than that.
Yeah, he was dancing along the sideline over there, and I thought he got out of bounds back around the 38, but they're going to give him all the way up to the 46.
It's very gracious spotting there by the referee crew tonight. Hey, I will say I appreciate the refs. We have not seen nearly as many penalty calls tonight.
A welcome change from last week.
Very much so. That's going to be a handoff. Number 7's got enough room out the right side. He's getting chased out by Dakota Ham, but that's going to be enough for a first down for the Yellow Jackets, bringing the ball down to around the 40-yard line. Now they are in Atkins territory.
Yeah, Mountain View moving quickly now.
That was number 7, Drew Isbell, with the carry for the Yellow Jackets. As I said, number 23, Dakota Ham, the man that chased him out of bounds. First and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. In shotgun formation. Quarterback takes a snap. It's another handoff to the speedy running back. He's going to dodge a couple of tackles. Man, several tackles here, and he is going to get wrapped up by the Red Devil defense. That was number 30, Ethan Langley. I believe he was the first man there to get a hold of him, and then the rest of the team came on to tackle him.
Yeah, and a couple of Red Devils in the backfield right off the bat. Number 50, that's Dylan Delancey, who had the fumble recovery for a touchdown last week. He was in and he was getting held, and no flag on the play. Mountain View able to pick up about 3 yards on that one to make it 2nd and 7.
Red Devil defense with a 3-man down front. Here comes the 4th edge. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's got a little bit of room to run. He is met, and he is going to get wrapped up short of the first down.
Tackled by Cutter Boys.
It's a good job out there by number 41, Cutter Boys, fighting off a blocker and wrapping up long to bring him down after about a 3-4 yard gain. Now they're going to give him 5, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, 8 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the game. Red Devil defense giving their subs plenty of time to play tonight. Quarterback takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. He's got enough for the first down, and he's going to get shoved out right around the 20-yard line. First down here for Mountain View, trying to get a touchdown on their homecoming night.
That was Jackson McNutt over to make the stop. Yellow Jackets pick up a first down on the play out to the right side, and have the ball sitting at the Red Devil 22-yard line where they have 1st and 10.
Red Devil defense trying to make a stop. It's 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets, there's going to be a handoff. He's met immediately in the backfield. That is big number 78, Walter Smith, dragging the man down. Big stop there for the Red Devils.
Yeah, good job by Walter Smith, just coming right up the middle of that Yellow Jacket offensive line and just blowing that play up before it ever had a chance.
Man, you've got the Tower Powers there in the middle of that defensive line. The backups here for the Red Devils. Them boys is big, y'all.
Yeah, you got 77 White Brown and 78 Walter Smith right up the middle. That Red Devil defensive line.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking for a receiver, and it's going to be well behind him. That ball is going to fall innocently. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 13 here for the Yellow Jackets.
Cooper Horn, number 18, out there on the coverage. That pass was intended for, it looks like number 9, Joel Reynolds, and the ball was on him before he ever really turned around.
Red Devil defense looking to finish out this shutout. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the game.
Mountain View looking at 3rd and 13 here.
Quarterback is waiting for the snap. Hayden Long takes a snap, looks immediate to his left side. He's got tons of pressure, and he's going to get hit. That ball, the referees are going to say it was a forward pass that was incomplete. And that could have gone either way there, Scott. I thought that might have been a fumble punched out.
I did too. Isaac Adami came with pressure from the backside and absolutely leveled Long and knocked the ball loose, but they're going to say his arm was going forward, so going to call it an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that is going to bring it up 4th and 13, 6 minutes left here. See what Mountain View offense dials up for this. Red Devil defense has done a great job of holding on to this shutout. 42-0 is your score. A lot of deliberation happening on this one.
Play clock down to 10.
Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left side. He's got a receiver in the middle of the field. That ball is going to go high. It's going to be incomplete and a turnover. Red Devil offense is going to take over the field.
Number 11, Noah Davis, the intended receiver, and Landon Cunningham there to apply coverage to him. And pass falls incomplete. Ball goes over on downs, and the Red Devil offense will come back out with 5 minutes left in this contest, holding to a 42-0 lead. We're joined now by the principal of Atkins High School, Chris Taylor. Chris, pretty good performance here by the Red Devils tonight.
Yeah,
what do you think about it?
You know, much better performance than we had last week. Last week we were able to come away with a win, but you know, it was just sloppy. Cleaned up a lot of the mistakes we made, and like you said earlier, you didn't jinx us. We still remain turnover free, so I was glad. It's got to feel good to come out here and just kind of dominate from start to finish.
Yeah, much better job on in both the penalty department and the just ball security department, and the Red Devils with a dominant performance tonight on defense and looking to run out this clock and preserve a 42-0 shutout. Lindboom in at quarterback. He takes the snap, and he hands off there to number 2, Tate Sweden. Works his way forward up the middle and then off to the right side. He's going to have about 6 or 7 yards. Isaac Adami had to carry on first down to pick up a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Red Devils. Ball sitting at the 32-yard line.
It's good to see some of these younger kids being able to get into the game and getting some backups in and get little reps here late in the game. So
Lindboom tries the left side there. He's going to get a couple of yards. He's going to be close to the first down. They're going to say he got enough for first down yardage. Yeah, we mentioned that before, Chris. You know, it's good to get these guys some game reps, and that's going to serve the Red Devils well as they continue on in conference play. You know, it's a long season. We're halfway through it right now, but this is kind of the teeth of the schedule coming up, and you never know what might happen, and there's nothing that can replicate game experience like game experience. So it is good to get these guys in and get them some meaningful minutes here on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, starting off 2-0, that's big. It's been a while since we've been 2-0 in the conference, so.
Ethan Lindboom completes the pass out to the left side to number 33, Kellen Wofford.
Kellen Wofford, one of our voices on the live stream on Thursday nights. I think we mentioned that last week. Does a great job. Him, Cole Crawford calling the games. And, you know, so proud of our students being able to step up. And it's been a learning process for everybody, but, you know, they pretty much completely run the live stream on Thursday night. And then they do a lot of the camera work, on the field camera work, up in the booth camera work. They do a lot of the scoreboard stuff. If you're on the live stream right now and it was a little shaky tonight, that's because I was having to run it, or Zayden Cunningham was not here tonight, so we missed him tonight.
Yeah, Zayden does a lot for us on Friday nights. We called him our executive producer.
Absolutely.
Last week. He really does a lot, pushing the buttons and manning the switches, and does a great job.
Yeah, I found out it's a lot harder than it looks.
It is. There's a lot that goes into this.
There's a lot.
People don't realize it when you're sitting at home and you're watching it and you're like, well, it doesn't sound good, or it doesn't look good, or move the camera this way, or, you know, there's a lot of moving parts, and we're all, like you said, we're learning. This is brand new for us, but these students do a tremendous job.
They do, and they've been eager to learn, and they get excited about it. So. And that's another thing that's kind of crazy. Every time you set up, you'll have a different issue. Everything will be set up correctly, and then you have something different. So, you know, it's again been a learning process, but they've done a great job, and we're excited to see where this goes as it continues and it continues to get a little bigger.
Yeah, and as these students get more experience, they're gonna get better and better at this. But they already have put a good product out there for the Red Devil fans who are not able to make these long road trips, and I know they're appreciative of it. Lindboom completes the pass out to the right side to Landon Cunningham, number 6. Completed one on the other side previously to Cooper Horn. He was able to get a first down. Landon picks up about 8 yards, 9 yards there. They're going to mark him just short of first down yardage. So 40 seconds left. Clock is rolling. Red Devils might have time to take one more snap here. Looks like they're going to take a knee and run this one out. Chris, what stands out to you tonight? Any big impact performers that just kind of grabbed your attention from this contest tonight?
Well, you know, I thought it was a total team effort. Coach Dobbs did a great job. Coaching staff did a great job of getting these guys ready to play. You know, again, for whatever reason last week, you know, who knows why, but sometimes we forget this is still a very young team, and we're what are we starting, 4, 5, maybe seniors?
Yeah, no more than that.
We're starting a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. They're still learning. You know, they're still learning to go on the road and to play a big conference game. You know, we got a big one next week at homecoming, so that's going to be another big experience for them to get yourself ready to play in a homecoming game and a game that really is going to mean a lot.
Yeah, and it's a strong opponent coming in, Salem, a really good team coming in, experienced team, and handled the Red Devils pretty easily the last couple of years, and looking to change that next week on homecoming.
Well, I think they're going to find a much different Red Devil team than they've faced in the last couple of years, but these guys will be ready to play.
And we've been saying all year long, you know, we haven't seen this team play their best ball yet, and I still don't think we've seen them play their best ball. They played a really good game tonight, dominant on defense especially.
Right.
But still some things to work on, some things to clean up. Just they're so close, but there's a lot of talent on this team, and you mentioned it. They're very young and inexperienced, and they're growing week to week, and so next week is definitely going to be a different story than what we've seen the last couple of years against Salem.
Right, and that's the thing, you like to see that improvement from week to week. You like to see us getting better and cutting down on the mental mistakes, cutting down on the turnovers. So, you know, I think we took a big step here tonight, and we'll see how that looks next week.
Yeah, it's always good to go on the road and get a win, especially a dominant win like this one, 42-0. And we're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and wrap things up, and we'll get you ready for next week, homecoming, as Salem Greyhounds come to town. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. We're back right after this. We welcome you back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Alathus Realty today. Zach, big 42-0 win on the road. Red Devils start conference 2-0.
You know what? Bobby Boucher's mama might not have liked football, but I would say the Red Devils like some football tonight. They gave Mountain View more than they could handle, gave them the business all night. You can't complain about a 42-0 win there. Hey, Coach, hey, real quick, right next to us, I'm going to put him on the spot. Right next to us, joining our broadcast, we got Coach Terrence Bobo. What do you think about the game tonight, Coach?
Oh, it wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad.
It It was way better than we played last week under the circumstances, but, you know, we take care of business, and now we set ourselves up for a showdown versus Salem.
Yeah, good start to conference 2-0 and in the driver's seat right now, and got to continue that next week with a tough opponent coming to town. What's going to be the key to that one, T?
Physicality. They're a very physical team, and we know that. We know what they're going to give us, and we just got to step up to the challenge and be ready to roll.
Yeah, and you got to like what you saw tonight from the Red Devil defense, talking about physicality. They dominated this thing and really controlled things from beginning to end, and that bodes well, I would think, going into a contest against a physical opponent like Salem next week.
It does, and I'll tell you, it makes it a lot easier. You know, when you look out there, we don't have very many guys that go both ways. They go one or two ways, and, you know, we roll guys in, we roll guys out, and Coach Harrelson makes a good game plan every week, and we're ready to roll.
Yeah, and it's good to get some experience for some of the younger guys and get them some minutes in the second half of this one. That's going to help you down the road, too.
Absolutely.
All right, appreciate Coach Terrence Bobo joining us on the Red Devil post-game show. We're going to give you some statistics here, some final game statistics brought to you by Union Grove Free Will Baptist Church. Red Devils had a 29-0 lead at halftime and got the scoring started in the third quarter. First part of the second half there. We mentioned at halftime how Cole Crawford and Davin Bowden were just about an inch away from a big, long touchdown connection there in the first half. Well, they got it done in the second half. Davin Bowden hauled in a 74-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cole Crawford, and that made our score 35-0. And then Jaden Martin followed that up with a 42-yard touchdown run. That made it 41-0, and Kenny Rivas added the PAT to get us to our final margin of 42-0. Our statistics for the night: the Red Devils finished with 195 yards on the ground, 209 yards through the air, and 3 passing touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles lost. Turnovers were a big part of the story last week, and the Red Devils cleaned that up, and they also cleaned up things in the penalty department. Only 5 penalties against them tonight, so a good job by the Red Devils taking care of some things that maybe popped up in their discussions and their film sessions from last week. They really shored those things up and played a more complete game, a cleaner game tonight. I'll give you some individual statistics. Jaden Martin finished the night 13 carries for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mason Martin, 8 carries for 47 yards. Cole Crawford, 3 carries, 9 yards. Ethan Lindboom had 1 carry in the second half. He came in and played some quarterback there for 2 yards. Tate Sweden had a carry for 2 yards. Isaac Adami had 2 carries in the second half as well. Cole Crawford finishes the night 8 for 14 passing, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Ethan Lindboom, a perfect 3 for 3 down the stretch, 39 yards there in the second half.
Yes,
and Davin Bowden, the big receiver, leading receiver for the night, 2 catches, 84 yards, including that 74-yard touchdown pass. And Lucas Sims also with a touchdown catch, a 40-yard touchdown hook up there. And then Tanner Hegeman had a short one, a 3-yard touchdown catch from quarterback Cole Crawford. So final score once again 42-0. The Red Devils get off to a 2-0 conference start, and they are 4-1 on the season. We're halfway through the season, Zach. Can you believe it?
My goodness. No, we're not. No, we are not halfway through the season.
Well, we're halfway through
the
regular season. We're halfway through the regular season.
Yes, got to clarify that.
Yeah.
I am excited about where this Red Devil team is heading. I'm expecting a good playoff run here. Man, you want to talk about week-to-week changes and week-to-week coaching. Man, they just did a great job of this week cleaning up the mistakes from last week. I know last week was rainy, last week was cold, last week was windy, but, man, penalties last week, turnovers absolutely slaughtered us. But tonight, man, tremendous job of the coaching staff cleaning this up. Like you said, I think if you look at offense player of the game tonight, man, hard not to say the offensive line because they did such a tremendous job.
Yeah, they were dominant tonight.
They were. They've had a good stretch of games here. Jaden Martin tonight, the man with the hot hand, they just handed it off to him. What I love about it, ain't nothing frilly, nothing fancy, nothing flashy. We're going to take this ball, we're going to shove it down your throat, and you're going to like it.
Yep. And if you don't like it, you can just put up with it.
That's right. And that last 2 weeks, that's exactly what they've had to do with it. They have just had to deal with it.
Yep. Well, that's going to wrap things up for us here tonight. Again, the Red Devils with a 42-0 win over the Mountain View Yellow Jackets. And I'm Scott Warren, had the color commentary for you tonight. Zach Phillips was the play-by-play man. We appreciate you joining us tonight. We hope you'll be with us next week as we are back home in Atkins for homecoming action against Salem as the Greyhounds come to town. And we appreciate all of our sponsors for being with us, everybody at River Valley Radio and all of the crew here tonight who have helped us with the live stream. And more than anything, we appreciate all of you sticking with us tonight. And we hope you'll, again, join us next week. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, I'm Scott Warren, and I want to wish you a good night, a great weekend, and go Red Devils.